sleep.
Yo, 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 afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's the Bearcat Sports Show live to you on another Monday afternoon. Appreciate y'all, those who turned for tuning in. Thank y'all very much for your constant support. Thank you for always being here for us. We appreciate the likes, the comments, and the people that subscribe to the channel, to the Raise Duke Joint channel, man. Thank y'all, man. But hope everybody had a good weekend. How was you guys' weekend?
Man, it was really good watching the combine, man. Really, really
The
good.
combine, I spent my weekends with the combine, at the combine.
Yeah. Somebody got
Yeah.
somebody got to go to the combine for their birthday, huh?
Yeah, and the mall. I had to go to the mall first, though. I was stuck there for like hours at the mall.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Like
Like,
that
I didn't get there until like later, like at the like end almost.
is that oh your sister wanted to go to the
So
mall?
my sister met us in Indy, because Bloomington and Indy are only like an hour and a half from each other,
Okay.
and so we met for lunch, and then we left. We went to Maggiano's.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
if you know, you know. But
I
yeah, we went to
oh yeah.
Maggiano's,
Yeah.
and then went to the mall. We got her stuff
Hmm.
for her birthday. So my mom's making me decide what jersey I want next. I don't know. So I have to
Mm.
decide which jersey I'm getting next. I haven't decided. Too many
Man,
options for me.
who don't you have?
I don't have. Well, I just got Connor Bedard for Christmas, so don't need that.
Okay.
I'll probably get the Red Wings next, I think,
Mm.
or the Tigers. Depends, I guess. Or the Tigers, I guess. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know who I want, who I would get. I have a bunch of Bears jerseys, so I don't need another one of those. So I don't know. I haven't
Get a
decided yet.
Cade Cunningham jersey.
I already have Cade.
Oh, you already got
I
Cade?
have two Cades. I have one. I have the one he signed, and then I have the throwback ones where they wore the teal. So I have that one. So I already have Cade. I don't
Mm.
know. Maybe I get. I don't know. I might get a new Bulls jersey because my my current one's Zach Levine. So maybe I'll get
Mm.
Kobe White or Buzelis or something. I don't know. I haven't decided. I have to think about it. There's too many good because I'm thinking about getting either Patrick Kane or Alex DeBrincat. I haven't decided, or maybe
For
just
the Red
Riley Green.
Don't get no Buzella jersey because they're gonna them trading him.
Hey, don't
Wings.
do that.
He ain't going
Don't
nowhere.
do that.
He ain't going. He ain't going.
Don't do that.
What was dude?
Don't do that. Zay's wilding for that. Or maybe even Riley Green. I don't know.
Mm.
Well, I don't know. I don't I don't know. I
Then you
haven't
got a
decided.
Bedard jersey. You got a
What?
Bedard. You
I
got a
got
Bedard.
Bedard for Christmas. So
Mm. I don't know.
I know. I have to decide. I have to think about it. My mom's like, well, just think about who you want. I'm like, I have a lot of jerseys, so I don't know. Maybe I don't have like professional baseball. I have like, well, I can't say professional. I have pros. I have like the Negro leagues. So
You got
I'll probably get like baseball, I think, or hockey. I don't know.
mm.
We'll
You got a
see. We'll
Jameer
see.
Gibbs already.
Jameer, I don't have Jameer Gibbs. I have Hutchinson and um Adrian Peterson when he played
Mm.
with Detroit.
You don't get a
Talk
baseball
about a
jersey.
throwback. I
If you
have
get a
Adrian
baseball jersey,
Peterson.
get Kyle Tucker jersey. That'd be nice.
I don't like the Cubs, so no.
That's yeah, cause
He's
y'all
from
ain't
the
y'all ain't
No,
Cubs.
the
got nobody.
Cubs.
Y'all
He's
ain't got
from the
nobody else,
Cubs.
and y'all probably gonna trade Robert.
We're probably trading Luis Robert. I don't know. I don't like to think about that right now. But I could get that pitcher we have. I'm forgetting his name. I can see his face with the mustache. He broke out last year. I'm forgetting his name right now.
Oh,
But
what's his name?
Crochet or Dylan Cease.
Yeah,
not Crochet. Not Crochet. He's young. We called him up
He's
from the
young.
minors last
I
year.
can't remember.
I'm forgetting his name. I can see his face. He has a mustache. Maybe just to count me out. He's got a little mustache and whatnot. He's
Yes,
like
he's with
19 or
Padres.
20. Yeah, Cease's with the Padres. Not Crochet. I could get Crochet though, but not Crochet. But some young cat. I'm forgetting his name. But yeah, I don't know. I have to decide. I'd have to. That's a decision I have yet to make. Maybe I give Roma Dunze. I don't know. Although I don't need another Bears jersey in my life. I have a ton of those. But
I'm thinking about getting one. I don't know who I'm gonna get for the Bears.
And let me tell you
hey,
something, Julie.
Khalil Mack might be back.
If-
Might be
no,
time to pull that
If he
back
come
out.
back, if he come
Hey.
back out,
Maybe
I can bust my
maybe pull
Khalil
that
back
back
out.
out.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
tell you what, Julius. If they get a Mason Graham, I'll get that jersey off
Bro,
speed.
they get Mason Graham, it's over. I promise you, that's the
I'll
next
get that
jersey
off
I'm getting if they
speed
get
dial.
Mason
They
Graham.
get Mason Graham. I'm getting
They
Boy,
get Mason
jersey.
Graham. That's the next jersey I'm getting. I
They get him
promise.
and Will Campbell. I'm getting them jerseys off speed dial.
Like, bro, I
I'm getting the
promise you.
Mason Graham jersey if they draft.
If Mason Graham gets drafted by the Bears, I'm totally getting it. I got Aiden Hutchinson when he got drafted. I definitely get Mason Graham if he gets
got-
drafted.
He's falling. He's
I
falling.
got DJ. Only person I got current is DJ Moore.
I got DJ right now.
I only got a Mac
Oh,
jersey.
right
I ain't
now.
got nobody else.
I have
Well,
a bunch. I'd have to go through them all.
I got Walter Payton. I got a
Peyton
throwback.
too.
I got a DJ Moore. I got a Justin Fields, and I got 2 Khalil Mack and a Urlacher.
I might have to pull back out the
Nothing
Khalil
ain't
Mack. You
got-
know, Khalil Mack might be back. Time
You
to
said
pull
what?
that back out.
He ain't coming back.
Oh, I'm never wearing my Urlacher jersey.
Yeah, I got
Urlacher.
Julius. I
Oh,
got the Urlacher jersey of the classics that they wear. You know what? The stupid old helmets with the helmets being orange in the middle and then the white. You know those like classic jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an Urlacher jersey and that the white one. So
Oh,
You know what?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I may get a Jalen Johnson or Kyler Gordon. If they re-sign Kyler, I'm gonna.
Sound like they trying to extend Kyler. So
yeah, I might get a
maybe
Kyler
Kyler Gordon. I don't know.
They
I have
extend
to
Kyler
decide.
Gordon. I'll get his. I know Jalen Johnson is the one I want to get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
I have to think about it. I know that's why I'm probably gonna wait until like after the draft or something, or like free agency. Like if someone I like falls or something or ends up on the team, then I'll probably just end up getting that. So I'm gonna wait and see what it turns out to be. But
Might as well.
the only thing I ask is if Mason Graham doesn't fall to Green Bay. If he falls to Green Bay, I quit.
He's falling. Like
If he falls to Green Bay, I quit. I promise.
Well, okay. So why you think? Well, okay. Hold on. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if y'all can. But yeah, we'll get into it right now. Then. So why
The
you think he's
combine.
falling? Why you think he's falling? Why do you think he's gonna fall, Zay?
the measurables, what the criteria and what they looking for from a defensive tackle, he don't fit the measurables, and that's where they gonna go.
He's never fit him.
That's where they gonna mess up because I want a team like I feel comfortable with a lot of teams passing on him. The team
If he falls to 10, Brian Poles better sprint to that stadium with his name on the card. I'm so serious.
As soon as number 9's announced,
like if 9 happens and Mason Graham is still there, Brian Poles better be calling Mason Graham as that pick's being announced. I'm so serious when I say that.
If he get past the Raiders in Carolina, he gonna be there at 10.
I think if he falls to 10, I promise y'all, that better be the pick. I will cry. I will cry if that's the pick.
Either way it goes. Either way it goes, we possibly could walk away with Campbell or Graham or another edge rusher. Either way it go, somebody there that shouldn't be there is gonna be there. We always freaking see it each year. Somebody gonna be there that should not be there.
If Graham is there, that's who I want. If Graham is there, that's who I want.
So okay, sticking with that, who do y'all? So after watching the combine, who stock? Well, let's start with who stock fell. We'll start with that. Who stock
for me? Um, probably Shadur and Dylan Sampson, the running back from Tennessee.
Mm. David.
Like, Dylan Sampson, he just didn't perform well at the combine. Like, he was kind of disappointing. But and then Shadur, because personally, I thought he was bigger than what he measured out to be. So not only is he small, but he's like his hands are tiny. Like his hands are tiny. Like he's not that tall. Like I don't know.
So you think because it's measurables, that's why Cam Ward is going up.
Cam Ward is going up because yeah, he doesn't have the best processing speed or I mean processing speed or whatever, but he can kill you with his legs, right? And he's a decent thrower with intermediate and short routes. Um I don't know. Shadur, I think it's because Shadur comes with baggage,
Mm.
really, more than it is his ability to play. I mean, he has his flaws, don't get me wrong. He holds the ball too long, takes unnecessary sacks, doesn't see the field well, all that stuff. That's
Right.
true. But I think he also comes with I guess baggage is the word, like, his dad and everything, and then,
Do you
you
think
know,
that question? Do you think he doesn't? Do you think? So you said he doesn't see the field well. Can you explain why you feel like that is? Does the O line play a factor? Because the O line.
I mean, they play a factor in it, but I also feel like sometimes he just he likes to lock in on one guy. So, like,
Right.
Travis could be triple covered and a guy's wide open and he'll still throw it to Travis.
Right. Okay. Got it.
And you're like, why? When so and so is open right here,
Mhm.
nobody over there, like, at all. Like, and it'd be a clean pocket. He'd have like 5 seconds, like it's clean pocket, and he just is going to throw it to triple coverage where Travis is instead of
Right.
taking the open shot to the open man.
Okay. Do you think that because I watched a good amount of their games, do you think because there was times Travis would be begging for the ball, he basically chew him out like, "Hey, I'm open." Do you think that it's kind of like okay? So I guess the question I'm trying to ask is, think of Joe Burrow and what's his name, Chase. Chase think he opened every single play, and sometimes Burrow does force it to him. Do you think it's like that, or you really do think that he just doesn't see the field?
I think it's both. I think
Okay.
it's both because, like, I feel like sometimes because Travis garners so much attention, he
Mhm.
doesn't even give himself time to scan the field, right?
Okay.
Like, he'll get the ball and he's just automatically looking for Travis
Mhm.
instead of like going like boom, 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 and then back to Travis, right? Like, he'll just be like, you know what, I'm getting the ball and it's going to Travis. Like, Travis hasn't even gotten off his break yet. Like, he hasn't even gotten off the line yet, and Shadur is ready to just chuck it to him, like that
Right.
type of thing. So I think it's a combination of both. I think it's yes, Travis garners for the football, but I also think Shadur sometimes just doesn't see the field well at all.
Yeah.
And that's going to get him into trouble at the NFL level.
He definitely gotta get better. But I
Because, like, depending on where he ends up, I still think he goes probably to Cleveland. Personally, if I had to guess, Cleveland doesn't have a quarterback, and the quarterback market is dead. Carson Wentz, if Carson Wentz is the person you're going after, you still have no quarterback. I hate to be like, I'm being
right.
honest. So I think Shadur still would be taken number 2. Um, if Cleveland doesn't trade it, I don't think they trade it. Um, Cam Ward is definitely the best quarterback in the class. It's not even close. Um, but that's not saying a lot. I saw the
Yeah.
quarterbacks throw Saturday,
Mhm.
and I could see why. he's above everybody else. The rest of these guys are middling. I mean, they're not terrible, but they they need development, I guess. If that's like, I gotta say, the worst quarterbacks I saw: Milroe, Will Howard, and Jackson Dart. Those were the three in my eyes that didn't do that great. The two that did, Tyler Shuck from Louisville, and then that dude from Memphis, Seth Hennigan, whatever that dude's name is, Seth Hennigan. Those were the two okay-ish quarterbacks for me. The rest of the guys were meh. Even Quinn Ewers was meh too. He had some nice throws, don't get me wrong, but he was very meh.
That boy's hot garbage.
Like Quinn Ewers was like I don't know what people see in that. That's all I.
Did Jackson Dart look like anything?
He looked okay-ish. Like, he had some nice throws here or there, but for the most part, he was all right. I mean, I guess you could say his arm talent, like the arm talent is there, but a lot of the guys struggle with the short and intermediate routes. Like, that's not their thing. Like, they thrived with the deep balls. Like, a lot of them thrived throwing it deep. Like I said, the only ones that really had an overall, like, all around good performance, I guess, was Seth Hennigan and Tyler Shuck. Riley Leonard, he looked like Riley Leonard at Notre Dame. Milroe, same thing. Like, he thrived off the deep ball because that's how he's always been. God can't throw. He knows he can't throw nothing else.
I like your boy Will Howard.
My God, I don't like Will Howard. I mean, he was okay. Like, it's not inspiring, I guess, put it that way. It just wasn't inspiring.
That game was missing all over the place.
I mean, and this is a good question. Who goes after Shedeur and Cam Ward? Well, it sounds like it'll be Jackson Dart, because apparently some people like Jackson Dart. I don't see it. He's okay. He's not something I'm like, ooh, fantastic. Like, he's okay. I mean, I thought he didn't play terrible. He didn't look terrible. He just looked okay. He looked average. You know? Kyle McCord, same thing. It's just it's meddling. It's not, it was...
Nobody did nothing.
Nobody really popped, nobody really stood out, I guess is the word. No one really stood out for me, personally, when I watched.
No, ain't nobody stood out to me. That's so bad. No. You got people that's trying to convince themselves that Will Howard is a first round.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are trying to convince themselves. Trash. And I'm like,
see what this dude was at Kansas.
Right, Kansas State, right. I'm like,
this man is trash.
I'm just like, I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it.
The fact that he brought out some games is like, well, what about the other games? He was garbage.
I see a bunch
he had some good games, but he had a lot of games he was just average.
I see a bunch of guys that need development, and some of them will probably be perennial backups their whole career, and then some of them could be low-end starters, like bridge guys, like low-end to bridge starters. But there's really no, for me, outside of maybe Cam Ward, and even then, that's off potential. Maybe only Cam and Shedeur are really the only two I think could turn into something, I guess.
There'll be something.
I guess.
There'll be something. I don't know about the rest of the guys.
Like, all I know is the rest of that class, I was uninspired. I was like, we could take one of these dudes to be the backup. Like, I wouldn't hate that if we took one for a backup, but... What?
Jackson Dart, Jackson Dart is a backup,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we took one of these dudes as a backup, I wouldn't hate it. I mean, I really wouldn't, to be honest. Like, you take Seth Hennigan or Tyler Shuck as a backup for Caleb, I wouldn't hate it.
What's the quarterback from I forget Louisiana? No.
Garrett Nussmeier?
Yes, he in the draft.
No, he went
No,
back
no,
to
no, no,
school.
not
You know
Meyer.
his
Top
dad.
McCord? No.
Meyer, I'm tweaking. The
His
one from
dad. You talked about Kyle McCoy. He was okay. He was
not
not
McCoy,
good.
not McCoy.
That
It's
man was waffling
No,
past.
he's talking
I was
freaking
there live.
the school Lamar went to. The school Lamar went to.
Louisville. Tyler
Louisville.
Shuck.
You
He
said
was
who?
there. Tyler Shuck. He was
Yeah,
there.
I would get him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we took him to be the backup, I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that. I would not hate that. I think there's some quality backup quarterbacks that to me that's what a lot of these guys are, is quality backups, which isn't a bad thing. They're young and you can get them cheap. If we took one, I wouldn't be mad. Period.
Right.
Like if we took one of them and they happen to be there 4th, 5th round, maybe 6th or 7th, yeah, I'd take them. Why not? Like,
Yeah.
take a chance on. Like if Riley Leonard's there, like 6th, 7th round, and
I'll
we
take
Oh,
take
yeah,
him,
him,
It-
yeah.
and we took him, I wouldn't be mad about it because I'd be like, developmental project, why not? You know,
He'd be QB number 3.
because at some point, I hate to be that one, but at some point, Page would probably leave. So
He gets traded,
why
yeah.
not? Why not get a replacement for him? You know what I mean? So
Yeah. But what about the running back? How y'all feel about the running back?
They over excelled expectations, man.
there's a lot of good running backs in this class. You do not need one first round. Blazing speed, okay? Them
Virginia.
running backs were moving, okay? Like Ollie Gordon, moving. RJ Harvey, moving. Omarion Hampton is the biggest winner for me at the combine for his position group. Biggest winner. That kid is going to be really good.
Don't let him go.
Omarion Hampton, yes.
I think he's gonna get drafted by the Vikings. And
Hey, I can see him getting drafted by New England to reunite with
Oh, yeah.
Drake May.
Yeah.
I could see them doing that.
My only hope
So who y'all? Well, obviously Genty is everybody's favorite as the top back, right? So
I don't even think he's the top back. He wasn't the top back for me.
I'd say everyone's favorite. I ain't say y'all. I know y'all. I know it ain't y'all. I know y'all have a different viewpoint. But who do y'all? Okay, so who are your top 5 running back? Who you think who are your top 5, and who do you think comes off the board?
So Genty comes off the board first just because it's Genty and everyone's drooling about Genty. I like Omarion Hampton personally. Me personally, I think he goes number 2. Number 3, I go probably RJ Harvey. Number 3. Number 4, I go Ollie Gordon, the second, and then number 5. The dude from Kansas, Devin Neal.
Yeah.
I'd go to him number 5. But this is a really good class. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you really can't go wrong with any of the guys you select, personally.
Man, godly. Top 5 is hard, but I got Genty number 1. I think he's gonna go in the first round. Hampton, I think he's a guy that could go in the first, but will end up slipping out of the first. I'm very high on Judkins. That's who I like.
Quinshawn Judkins, yeah.
And then like 4th, you can slide in. They both interchangeable, but you can slide in Scatterboo, and then 5th probably can be the dude from Iowa. That's why
Caleb Johnson. This is a loaded class. Like I'm telling y'all, this is a loaded class. You don't need one in the first round. This is a loaded class. It's a very loaded class.
What's his name?
Scatterboo.
Devin Neal, his 40 wasn't inspiring. I was like, I didn't think he was that slow.
No.
Yeah, man. These cats was flying.
Yeah. Compared to everybody else, he was slow. I'm like, man.
This running back class is deep. It's very deep.
I just feel like you have to I just love Scatterboo and Judkins. I want to get somebody in there that's.
I also like Travion Henderson
than what we had.
I also like Travion Henderson.
Energy, like.
But I think, here's the thing. I think we have. So okay, I feel like Roschon has energy. He just ain't get the chance. I don't think he ain't been used right. I mean, y'all even talked about it. He ain't been used right. He got the energy and he run. hard as hell. Like, pause. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I don't think we've seen Roshan even at 50% of his potential. You know what I'm saying? Because they just haven't used him right. We didn't see what Swift looked like under Johnson. We seen him what he looked like when he went to Philly. Seen what he looked like here. So we already know what DeAndre Swift looked like. So he ain't gonna show us nothing that none of us ain't never seen before.
Mhm.
But we ain't seen what Roshan is. And
Right.
we don't know what he's gonna look like under Ben Johnson's offense. We saw what David Montgomery looked like, and we saw what Jahmyr Gibbs looked like. Now, the offensive line is special. But I'm saying David Montgomery, he looked a lot better. I ain't gonna lie. He did.
Yeah, I will say this though. I don't think Scatterboo is probably like the fastest back, but he's a guy that's gonna break a lot of tackles.
They talk about putting him at fullback.
I think he's a guy that is gonna end up being like you can market off to him. Like he's one of those type of dudes. Like I just feel like he would get along with a lot of people, and he's just a great player, man. He's a great player.
They talk about putting him at fullback.
Yeah, he could.
He could. I could see it. Be the next Patrick Ricard. I could see it.
To play receiver in the slot, the dude is man.
Yeah, be Pat Ricard or Kyle Juszczyk.
He is so good, man. Oh my.
So who y'all? Okay, so next, since you check or Kyle, we'll start with tight ends. We'll go to tight ends next. Who y'all got at the top 5 tight ends? Who
Tyler
stock
Warren
rose and who stock fell?
Tyler Warren obviously is tight end 1. I put Costa Loveland at tight end 2. Harold Fanian Jr. at tight end 3. Elijah Arroyo at tight end 4. And then tight end 5 is going to surprise people, but I thought he performed really well, so it raised his stock for me. Mason Taylor played for LSU, tight end from LSU. Joy Taylor's nephew. Funny. And what's that dude's name? Zach Tom's son as well, I think.
Yeah,
Something like that.
What's the kid from Iowa? I think people sleeping on him way too much.
Oh, you talking about Latchy or whatever that dude's name is? Latchy?
Yeah.
Luke
Yeah.
Latchy. I'm forgetting his name.
Wait
Latchy. Or something like that.
Whoever get
I
that
like
dude.
him.
Because they've been tight end you for a while, so you know.
Yeah, they have.
That's
I guess people just expect it. Yeah, like Julia said, people expect it. So it's like, yeah, that's tight end you right there.
right. Yeah, I think that's why. So they just like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's a good tight end class too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't even finna pretend. Oh, also another running back I didn't mention, Donovan Edwards was flying. That dude moving out. Okay, in the running back class, moved out. He looked good.
What do you think Donovan Edwards falls? 2nd, 3rd, 4th round?
Probably 3rd, 2nd or 3rd. Gets drafted by Jim. I could see him end up with the Chargers.
Yeah,
Just like I see Costa Loveland going to the Chargers if the Broncos don't take him.
That'd be a good
I think he may be in the 2nd round, but if he's there at 39, I just found it very hard. Like, I'm just like, what the heck, man?
Who you talking about?
Loveland?
I don't think Loveland makes it past the 1st round.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we were in a situation, that'd be a tough pill to swallow. But you got to do.
There's a couple teams that need tight ends. Indy,
here's the thing: if he had a better quarterback,
you're right. Indy, Cincinnati, LA, Denver, they all need tight ends, and if Warren's gone, Loveland will be next to go. So,
but you gotta remember, Michigan ain't had no quarterback,
and he still put up monster numbers because that's who he is, dog.
So just imagine him with a better quarterback. Now I'm not saying him. I say you could pick between him or Warren. Like honestly, both of them they both really, really good. They 1A, 1B to me, honestly.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Warren just had a better quarterback this year. So I mean, because Loveland,
let's be honest, Loveland cooked. Right? Loveland cooked more last year when JJ was the quarterback because he even looked better than Warren last year. It's just Warren had the better quarterback this year, so you know. That's
did he really have a better quarterback? That quarterback, Drew Aller, suck.
He does, but he's better than Davis Warren. He
was
does.
gonna
He's better than all
He-
3 quarterbacks we had this
Right,
year.
exactly.
Trash.
Like
And combined.
yeah.
I'm gonna say
Man,
combined.
that boy suck.
All
he
of them
does.
suck.
You're not
All of them
wrong.
trash.
Allard stinks, but he was better than what
Allard-
Michigan was trotting out every week.
Allard looks elite.
Right,
compared to them three.
exactly. Exactly.
Receivers that had no catches in that freaking last game they played.
That man, like, bro,
Trash.
Did
you see the
like
game
that's
against
why?
Ohio State?
To be honest, that's why I laugh at Ohio State
What?
because you really lost to some scrub.
Did
But
you
this
see
dude
the game
is
against Ohio
trash.
State? Did you see the game?
I didn't
against
see that.
Ohio State?
I don't see. Look, I don't watch like Big Ten games. I watch a lot of SEC games.
Let me tell you something right now. The defense showed out, and what's my man? Khalil Mullins showed out because Davis Warren complete garbage.
And
They brought
Zavada.
Orji in.
Zavada.
And he messed up. They brought Orji in
Oh
one
my
play. He
God.
messed up.
Right.
But
Zavada looked good too, but he looked good all year because that's all we had.
well, yeah. Shout out to
That's all we had.
But yeah, dog, we had nothing. Like
we had nothing.
Bro,
when your
he had the
kicker's
ball
your best,
in plus territory 3 times, and
when your kicker's your best player, you know you're trash.
Corey Taylor fast.
right,
Like when your kicker's your best player, you know you're garbage.
right, they were garbage. Both, all
He
three
was
of them
literally.
trash.
I compare Zavada to basically Chris Boswell of college. Like that man, you need a field goal, he'll come through for you. He
Well,
kicked
we
way
know you
too
need
many
him over
field
Cairo.
goals for my liking.
We know
Okay.
you want him over Cairo.
Yeah, we're not going down that road. We
Hey,
gonna let that die.
if Zavada was out this year, believe me, I would be pounding the table even more for it. Yes,
Zavada's
I
pretty
would.
good. He's good.
Yes, I would. You think I'm playing? I'm so serious. You're lucky that man went back to school because I'd really be pushing Cairo out the door.
Problem is, you got to get a veteran if you're gonna draft the rookie kicker and get some competition for him.
Hey, Detroit did just fine with their rookie kicker. They ain't have no vet for him either. Same with the Jags. They ain't have a vet kicker. Rookie did just fine.
Who kickers, man, to be choking, especially them rookies, man.
Well, breaking news: the Bengals placed the $26.2 million franchise tag on TJ.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
I'm fine with that. Shoot, hey,
Not a surprise. He shouldn't sign it though.
yeah,
I would make them sign me to an extension.
he gonna
or
have
trade
more
me.
than 20, but the sign
That
that
man ain't going nowhere unless
I
he
would make
demands
him
a trade.
sign me to an extension or trade me. I'm not signing
Right,
the
he ain't
tag.
going nowhere unless he demands a trade. So
Right, I'm not
Right.
signing. I wouldn't sign the tag though. I'm not signing
that's
it. He signed it last year. He shouldn't sign it
Yeah.
this year.
second time.
But see, the problem is he got to demand the trade. If he don't demand the trade, which that would be stupid for him not to, I mean, he's tied into him. And if he don't sign a contract, we know what it leads to. Go keep losing money, buddy.
Bro, they about to cut Sam Hubbard apparently.
They
They
got
gotta make room. They cut Alex Kappa, lumberjack iron.
He was so terrible, man,
He
bro.
was booty, bro. And people are like, I saw Bears Twitter talk about we should pick him up. I said, oh God, no.
And this
Hell
needs
no.
to be said. People need to quit using PFF on
I
offensive.
said no.
You gotta
I said,
stop doing that.
Bro. And actually, you know what? That would be a
Yes.
Bear signing too. I promise you that'd be
Yeah,
a
it
Bear
would
signing.
be.
Oh yeah, let's just sign Alex Kappa. Like, dude
Yeah.
is trash.
Yeah. look at his
I was just about to say
PFF
he
That's
got
what they say.
and Darius Slay got released. I mean, but Darius Slay is
He's old. He's 35, ain't he? 34, 35?
still cold. He's still cold though. He's still nice.
He's still nice, but
He's still nice.
we
But
don't, we
again,
don't really
here's the
need a
thing.
corner. We
The
don't need
Here's
a
the thing
corner.
about Darius Slay. I'm not saying we need. I'm just saying like the thing about Darius Slay is he already got his ring.
Yeah.
He don't need no more money. He got plenty of money. So
God,
if
no.
you get him, he coming to you because he want to play. And he
Yep.
already said that he said, I think I saw it last week or maybe a week and a half ago. He was on a podcast that he either want to stay in Philly or maybe go back to Detroit.
Yeah, he was great in Detroit. I loved him in Detroit.
Yeah, Matt Patricia.
Good times, good time. Bro, that was a wild stuff. Wild.
He's the one who
stuff.
drafted the guy.
Map,
Yeah.
I know. God, you
I don't know.
have to
We'll
remind me.
see. We'll see where he goes.
That Matt
that'll be
Patricia
interesting.
era, well, I erased that from my brain. I don't like to
But we'll
talk
see
about
because
it.
depending on where Darius Slay goes, will determine what that team really is trying to do.
But yeah, the Bengals about to cut everybody so they can sign both. They got to sign 3 dudes, which that's not going to happen. I think Trey Hendrickson about to get traded, or
Hendrickson,
he about to get traded. They can't afford him. Because
can't
Jamar
afford.
Chase
You
wants.
mean
I
he's gonna
think.
hit the market because
Yeah.
he's a free agent?
Well, no, they have to trade him. It'd have to be like a sign and trade or something because he has 1 year left
Hendrickson?
on his deal.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they can't just release
It
him.
has
They
to
have
be a
eat that
sign
money.
and trade.
They have to eat that money. Yep. And they designated. Darius Slay got designated to post June 1st. So
Oh, post June 1st. Yeah.
4.3
So
million
like,
they cap.
yeah, they can't. I mean, they could release him if they wanted to. I don't think they'll do that. But he has 1 year on his contract left.
Let me see what
This is Howie Roseman manipulating the cap. That's all that is.
So.
And they easily can bring him back, just like they did it before. They did it 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Remember they released him, and then his wife went on a rant, and then next
And then they brought him back. Yeah.
right back. Like,
So they probably cut him just to re-sign him for something cheaper.
I tell you what. I hope the Packers bring back Josh Myers, and I hope the Bears get Mason Graham so he can go ahead and throw Josh Myers on the
It sounds like they letting Josh Myers walk.
Sadly
Oh,
enough, I've been watching. They said that if it's not a whole lot, if they can get him under $5 million, that they will be willing to bring him back. That's what sadly enough, I shouldn't be doing this, but I was watching a couple of Packers podcasts because that's something.
No, he gonna get more than that. He gonna get more than that. He's
because y'all know the Packers they love bringing back the players they drafted, and the Packers podcast they were saying like they could see him back for like a $5 million somewhere around there. I don't know, but I'm like
5 years, $50 million.
You said what?
They got Trey Jair too.
Something like that, yeah. But
Jair is that dude is crazy. I don't know what he be doing.
About good as gone. He's out of that. But nah, Trey's cap number is 18.6. If they cut him, they save $16 million in cap, but dead money's 2.6.
Their dead money's
Trey
what?
Pike, 2.6.
Who?
Oh, they should cut him.
Who?
Trey Hendrickson.
Trey Hendrickson. They should cut him.
No.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get cut.
Yeah, they should cut him, bro.
$16 million if they cut
him.
Yeah, they should cut him big time. Let him get the market because I know a team that needs a pass rusher.
You know, Philly sitting back. They gonna let that pass rusher they got interior guy. He gonna get free agency.
Milton Williams.
Josh Sweat.
Yeah. You know they sitting back and they smiling because watching those defensive tackles over the combine.
You talking about Milton Williams?
Yeah, Eagles. It's a good draft class to reload on defensive tackles, backups, and they will do that. I don't think they worried about allowing him to hit free agency
or Josh Sweat. They ain't worried about him leaving either.
So do you think Washington still tries to trade Jonathan Allen after they traded for Debo?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're taking on that whole contract.
Yeah.
They got to trade Jonathan.
Yeah. They are.
Because now they got Johnny Newton, who had an actually decent season. Next to what's his name? Whose name is really escaping me? Daron Payne.
Yeah.
So him and Daron Payne had a good season. So I can see why they're moving off of Jonathan Allen. He's also on the older side. So there's that.
So yeah, well since we talking about it, so I mean the combine was okay. I'm gathering from what y'all saying. Like
it was okay, but I hate that a lot of the stars, quote unquote, backed out. It would have made it more entertaining.
I think we had a decent amount.
A lot of people backed out, or they only did one event and then they were done. So
like
pro days. Yeah, pro days is where it's at now.
Yeah, people just do the pro days now, which kind of sucks because not everyone's pro day is aired nationally for the public, anyways.
Correct. So, or you got to pay for it or whatever it is. So it is what it is. I mean, it was decent. Some guys' stocks rose, some guys' stocks fell, some guys' stocks stayed exactly where it's at. We'll see, man. We'll see if Cam Ward goes number one. I don't know.
Sounds like he'll go number one. I think Tennessee's bluffing about trading a number one pick.
So
I think they're bluffing because I think they want to see how much teams are willing to give up. I don't think they move though.
So what do we see the top 5 picks? Like, how do we see this playing out?
Cam Ward, Shadur, Travis.
Kim Ward, Shador. That was five.
Oh,
Three.
top five.
Top
Yeah.
Oh,
top
okay.
five.
Hold on.
Like right
Cam
now.
Ward, Shador, Travis. Who is four? Oh, Will Campbell, Mason Graham.
Okay.
What about you, Zay?
Um. Ooh, I think it's gonna go about like that. But I think that I think Campbell gonna fall a little bit. Maybe not to us, but I think he gonna fall a little bit. I think he might go to possibly the Raiders. I don't know, but I feel like I have a gut feeling that he's gonna fall.
So who
But
does
I'm
New
hoping
England
You
take?
think Banks gonna move up since they're questioning about Campbell's arm length?
Right.
no. I think Campbell gonna be. I think he gonna be. I seen like a stat or something like that, and they had like somebody with a broad jump. I forgot what his broad jump was, but it was the broad jump, and it was the 40-yard dash, and it was something else. And they said only 3 tackles were able to do that. Trey Smith, they had the guy from the Buccaneers,
Tristan Wirfs.
and it was Will Campbell. He was on the list too.
Wow.
So that's some good company right there. But I do think he might. I think it's a good chance he could go to the Patriots. I think it's too hard to
The
pass.
Patriots need O-line help anyway. It doesn't matter if it's tackle or guard, really, because
And
for
speaking of
them,
Trey Smith, we
Cole-
told y'all.
what?
I said, speaking of Trey Smith, we told y'all. that he
Oh
wanted-
yeah, that wasn't a surprise. Although for a lot of Bears fans, they was crying about it, even though I told them. I literally said it from day one. I said if Patrick Mahomes wants Trey Smith back, guess what? Trey Smith will be back. And guess what? Patrick Mahomes wanted Trey Smith back.
I said the best bet is if they have to win the Super Bowl. He win the
Yep.
Super Bowl, you got a good chance of him leaving.
Right.
And like I done got 2 in a row, I'm good. Since they lost, and especially the way they lost, and knowing that Patrick really wanted him back, I didn't see no way. No. Why would
Like
you let him go?
Patrick has a say on how that roster is constructed. If a guy he wants back, they're gonna move mountains to make sure that guy's back. They did it with Creed Humphrey last year. I remember people are like, "Oh, they don't have the money to pay Creed Humphrey." Creed Humphrey's definitely hitting the market. Next thing I know, Creed Humphrey signs a 4-year max extension.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas.
Like what's his name too? On defense, Chris Jones.
Chris
You
Jones.
can't afford him.
Oh, they can't afford him. They just re-signed Creed Humphrey. I'm like, okay, watch. Next thing I know, Chris Humphrey signs an extension. Oh, well, then they can't possibly give Kelsey an extension. He's gone too.
You didn't name Abdul
Kelsey
Carter.
gets an extension.
Abdul Carter. Yeah, what do y'all think about Abdul Carter?
I didn't hear you name him in the top 5.
Well, yeah, what do y'all think about Abdul Carter? And everything that came
Because
out?
I don't think he goes top 5.
I don't think we're gonna get him. I
don't think he goes top 5. If Tennessee stays there.
I don't think we're gonna get him because I feel like Carolina gonna take him.
Now,
You
if
think
they
he goes for us?
Who Abdul Carter?
Yeah, you think he'll get drafted before number?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Now if somebody else trades up, then yeah, I have Abdul Carter going number 1. I don't buy the smoke that Tennessee would take Abdul Carter over Cam Ward. I don't.
No.
I don't buy that at all, especially because I know they're adamant on not wanting to trot out Will Levis again at the start of the season. I know they don't want to do that. I mean, unless they can get one of the quarterbacks on the market, which I doubt. If they get, let's say they get Sam Darnold. If they get Sam Darnold, they'll take Abdul Carter. If they don't get any of these quarterbacks that they like, they will take Cam Ward. That's how I see it going. It depends on what they do in free agency.
Yeah, I want the Giants to be able to get a quarterback because it opens up a lot of things.
I could see taking Shador. I still don't see Cleveland not taking a quarterback, but we'll see, I guess.
They should.
I mean, if they really sign Carson Wentz, I will laugh. But I'll laugh at that one. I'm not even gonna lie.
So what do y'all think? I saw something the Jets. Supposedly the Jets are thinking about moving up.
The who?
The Jets. Supposedly the Jets are thinking about trying to trade up if they can't get a guy in free agency.
Let
I
him.
mean, that's if they can't. Well, yeah, if they can't get a guy in free agency, then they're definitely gonna move up.
Let him.
See,
Yeah,
that's the thing. Free agency is the first domino to fall. For free agency,
Yeah.
once free agency gets here, and everybody basically gets their team situated and squared up, then you'll have an idea of who's gonna go where. That's why I said Tennessee could take Abdul Carter if they can land one of these quarterbacks in free agency. If they can't, they're probably gonna take Cam Ward.
Yeah.
I mean, they're bringing in Cam Ward and Shador for a top 30 visit this week. So I still think quarterback is probably their number one
Yeah.
thing they take. I think the Abdul Carter thing, I don't think it's fake, but I also don't think that's their number one. Like, I think he's number 2 on their board. If they get someone like Sam Darnold in free agency, then he moves up to number 1. But I think they probably suspect, and they're probably right, they won't get one of those top quarterbacks. So they're just going to be like, you know what? We'll really do our homework on Cam Ward and Shador Sanders and decide which one we like better. And that's probably the guy they take round 1, pick 1. I don't see them
period
trading.
starts this week, right?
What?
The legal tampering.
March 12th.
Time frame.
So when is
March
free
10th. March 10th, I think.
Yeah. Because
March 10th, and then March 12th
Next
is when everything becomes official.
I was gonna say if it starts March 12th, I don't know how much longer I can wait, man. I'm so excited.
Bro, that's not even that far away. Because what?
Golly.
That's next week. That's next Monday is the legal tampering period.
And Tuesday is free agency, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then that Tuesday's free agents.
Tuesday.
Yeah, man. We need to get this freaking.
What are y'all thinking? So you got any predictions or anything?
So like it depends. So like the top free agents, like are we doing like top or like positions?
It's up to you. What do you want to do? I mean, it's we can do. I mean, let's see. We could. You know what? Let's do the top free agents first.
Okay.
Who you think the top free agents are?
Sam. Well, no, the top free agent probably. Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh. Probably T. Higgins.
Well, I mean, he ain't free.
But technically.
Outside of T. Higgins.
Ooh.
He just got franchised. So.
Outside of T. Higgins. Ooh.
I mean, somebody got to trade for him now.
Let me look. I'm about to look at the free agent list. Let's see. The top.
You think Sam Darnold leaves or he stays?
I think he leaves. I think he ends up in Las Vegas.
How much money? You think Vegas gonna sign into a long-term deal?
I think they sign it. I don't think it'll be a long-term deal, but I think they sign him to. I say 3 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
I think a 3-year deal.
A lot of money up front.
Yeah, basically with the opt-out after the second year. So they got Milton Williams at number 3.
Ooh, I was gonna say him too.
That's a good one. I don't know where he would. I could see San Fran. I could see Baltimore. I could see.
Who is that?
Maybe LA. The
Chargers.
Chargers.
You talking about Donald?
Milton Williams.
Okay.
Number 4, they got Ronnie Stanley.
Somebody was saying the Bears should get Ronnie Stanley.
You think they're gonna let him go?
No, they talked about working on an extension with him anyway. I don't think he leaves. And especially if Lamar's advocating for him, I don't see him leaving.
What do Ronnie Stanley play? Left tackle?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He protects the blind side of Lamar Jackson. I don't think they let him leave. Zach Bond from Philly, the linebacker.
He gonna be back.
I think he'll be back in Philly. They got Sam Darnold at number 6. Yeah, I think he ends up with the Raiders. Also, Odigizua from Dallas. He's number 7. Well, I like that. That's a good question.
I thought he resigned. Wasn't it him or somebody else?
Tutu Atwell is up there too. He probably in the lower back end, but he's a guy I wouldn't mind.
Did they re-sign Oso Odigizua? They might have.
I think the Cowboys did.
They did. Okay. Then Josh Sweat is number 8, which Josh Sweat, I can see the Bears snagging him maybe.
They said the Cowboys plan to utilize the franchise tag on him.
Oh, the franchise tag.
They got all
Really?
the
But they're
franchise.
not using it on Michael Parsons?
So the last thing that Adam Schefter said is the franchise tag is square and
Oh, no, that's right. They picked up Micah's 5th year. That's right. I forgot. They picked up Micah's 5th year. Number 9 is Chris Godwin. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like he ends up back in Tampa, but I could be wrong. But maybe. Carlton Davis, number 10. What teams need a corner?
He going back to Detroit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Think he'll go back because he didn't have a great season, so they could probably.
Well, that's because remember he got hurt after that jaw injury he got.
Yeah.
Number 11, Travarius Ward.
Ooh, or I've heard reports about him being linked to Detroit.
I could see that. He doesn't want to live on the West Coast after losing his daughter. I don't blame him. DJ Reed at number 12.
He's a good nickelback.
DJ Reed. Ooh, I could see him going to a contender.
Buffalo would be
Cincinnati,
nice.
I could see, or Kansas City. Ew, I hate saying that.
Buffalo, man. Please.
Buffalo, I could see Buffalo. Number 13 is Amari Cooper. What team needs a receiver? Maybe New England throws him the bag. I don't know. Drew Dalman clocks in at 14. A lot of Bears fans want Drew Dalman. Yeah.
He's man. I know y'all talked about him. Well, you talked about him in the chat.
Yeah.
I ain't really feeling him like that.
I'm not feeling him like that. I wouldn't hate it, but he is an outside zone.
Yeah.
But I guess. Like, that's not really what Detroit runs, but I mean, I guess you can adjust.
I'm not opposed to going with Kelly either.
Kelly is more of a scheme fit to me, but he doesn't come in until I have to keep.
I'm not willing to overspend for that dude. Like I'm not willing to overspend. Like
I'm not either. And there's rumors that he wants 18 or 20 mil.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's a pass for me. I could get Ryan Kelly for cheaper than that.
Get Ryan Kelly, and I can get a center from out of the draft.
Right. Will Fries clocks in at 19. I still think he re-signs with Indy. I don't see him leaving. I don't. I mean, maybe, but I think he ends up back in Indy. Hassan Reddick at 20. Did Hassan Reddick even play?
He did a little bit. No.
Like I don't even remember him playing like that.
I don't see him as a guy as people gonna be like trying to jump on quickly. I think he's a guy that's gonna get scooped up later because of what he like the whole negotiation.
Yeah, he clocked in at 20. Wow, I forgot about Hassan Reddick. I didn't even know he was a free agent. All right.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. Then I guess
he played 10 games, but they haven't.
Really?
10 games. He started 2 games.
Oh, he started 2. That's why I was like, really?
The second, he got 14 tackles.
That's insane. 21 is Justin Fields. Wow, that's when the second quarterback clocks in. Damn, that's a big gap. Shows you how weak the market is. That man played 6 games. Trayvon Merrick at 22. Asante Samuel Jr. at 23. I didn't know he was a free agent. Intrigued. Yeah. Khalil Mack at 24. If Khalil Mack comes back to the Bears, I'm telling y'all, pull the jerseys back out.
I'm just like, I'm okay.
I had it on my bingo card.
Like, pull the jerseys back out. Khalil Mack back in Chicago is something I want to see.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I mean,
Khalil Mack back in Chicago, yes, please.
That'd I'm for it. I love Julio. So.
But I could. I mean, it's not that strong of a free agent class. Now that I was scrolling through all of that, you got some guys, I guess. Not that big of a free agent class though, in terms of like stars are like on the market or whatever. Bunch of meh,
Right, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
meh, So, but that's basically free agency. It's meh,
Mhm.
So, I mean, I guess, I guess the Bears are looking to. They're looking into. Apparently, there was a report that came out that they're looking into Aaron Banks, Will Fries, and Drew Dahlman, and they
Mm.
want to sign at least one interior offensive lineman in free agency. Again, I'm not overpaying for Will Fries, who's coming off a fractured tibia. Not doing that. Aaron
Yeah.
Banks, I wouldn't hate actually. I kind of like Aaron Banks.
Mm.
San Fran moved on to Dominic Puny, so um, I like Aaron Banks. I think I wouldn't hate that one. I think he'll probably be the cheapest one between Dahlman, Fries, and himself. So I would say Aaron Banks for me. I know
Right.
Bears fans want Drew Dahlman. That's how you know we've had bad center play over the years. That average is elite to them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so eh.
Are
I,
you
I
passing down on the idea of the Philly guy, Becton?
huh?
Are we how do we feel about Becton?
I would like Becton, but I think he ends up back in Philly.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know how, but I think he does.
Yeah, I don't see
I
Beck.
would like Mekhi Becton because I think he's probably the best
Mm.
right guard option available, but I think Philly will try to bring him back.
Right, right,
It
right.
my guess is they'll try to bring him back.
I'm thinking that too.
So, but that would be nice. That would be really nice. Is if the Bears were able to get Mekhi Becton.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if he'll be available though.
Right.
Just don't know. Ronnie Stanley, I've seen people link him to the Bears too. I don't think he leaves.
I
Where
don't
is he
think he
from?
leaves. Right.
Baltimore? Yeah, I don't think he
Yeah.
leaves Baltimore. So,
I don't think he leaves. Like I'm like.
and even if he did, I don't think he would end up in Chicago.
Right. Exactly.
So I still think he would sign with a contender if he did leave, which Baltimore is a contender. So,
Right.
I mean, the only other two places would probably be Buffalo, which they're happy with Deion Dawkins, and Kansas City, who needs a left tackle. So,
Right. Right. Right.
so yeah, that's the only place I see him going if he leaves. I don't think he leaves though. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah, I
hate
don't
Will
think that.
Fries. I mean I would go for Will Fries. I don't think Indy lets him leave.
He said he came off an injury.
Yeah, he's coming off a fractured tibia.
Hmm.
He fractured his tibia like week 6 or something
Mm-hmm.
in the season.
And he didn't come back.
Now bones healed nicely, so it was a clean break, but still like uh I don't know. I don't know. I still feel like he'll end up back in Indy. That's where he wants to be anyway. So I don't know.
Problem
Right.
is that you in Chicago and stuff like that. When you have like a clean break like that, it's tough because when you play in cold weather, that stuff ain't no joke.
That's what I'm saying. Like an Indy's in a dome, so you know. Um, I mean the way Poles was talking, he talked about he wanted some competition for Braxton Jones. I don't know what that means because there's not many like tackle options
Right.
in
Right.
free agency that I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
They be talking
I
about
mean,
the
maybe the draft, but the
because I'm not.
draft, the
I
top
know
guys for me are Kelvin Banks. I
Mm.
would
yeah
say Kelvin Banks, Will Campbell, and
Mm-hmm.
probably I don't know.
because I'm not like I know everybody like they're enamored by like the 40 some of those pass rushers ran. I am not enamored by their 40s and stuff like that. And like that stuff is great and stuff like that. But what do these guys look like on the tape? I think
Right,
Shamar
right.
Stewart and Pierce, they're good players, but like the same point in
Apparently,
time,
Pierce got bad character
I
issues.
really freaking like Josh Simmons. Like
Like who?
I don't know. That's why
Josh Simmons, that tackle from Ohio State,
I
Oh,
really
okay, yeah, yeah.
that ruptured his Achilles.
Mm.
I'm just like, man, give me the tackle at that point.
Apparently, he's ahead of schedule, so I wouldn't hate it.
Mm.
But apparently James Pierce Jr. has very bad character issues. Like they say, he's not coachable and all that. Apparently, that's a rumor going around. Someone wrote about it for the combine.
Yeah, and then I'm even seeing people saying like Jack Sawyer. I really do not like Jack Sawyer.
I don't want Jack Sawyer. No, I
Like,
don't want Jack Sawyer at
people
all.
talking about him being the first round as a first round pick is.
I don't want him at all.
Okay.
I like
think
the
he's
other
saying
guy.
that 'cause he won that.
Cause like to me, he's so like sensitive
He's
and
stiff.
over emotional.
He's stiff and
Like when things don't go his way, he's over there pouting and carrying on. I don't need that on my squad. I don't.
to me,
I
he's
need,
just
what does
like
Tyler Booker say? I want them to not love football. Like when I step out on that field, it's me. It's me that they're terrified of. Tyler Booker is a dog I need on my
he's gonna be in
squad.
play there too. He's gonna be in play there too.
Who, Tyler Booker? I wouldn't
Yeah.
hate it. I would not. Believe me, trenches related. If it's anybody trenches, defense or offense, I will not hate it. I promise I won't. Because that's what we need. We need defense and offensive trenches. So,
We do.
as long
I'm
as it's
like,
trenches,
I don't.
as long as it's the trenches, I'm not gonna complain at all. I promise I'm not. I
Right,
even
yeah.
like Armand Membu from Missouri.
I mean, Gentry's okay, but it's like, bro, we need
Right, we got
gotta
other
block.
holes.
That's what I'm saying.
block
Like,
too, you know?
yeah, I had to take a step back because like I was like look at getting too enamored by these 40s and stuff like that. And then I went back and watched Shamar Stewart, went back to watch James Pierce. And then I go back and I look at Simmons. I go back and look at the tackles, and I'm like, man, it's just like it's a couple of good pass rushes here and there, but you can certainly see the difference between like the guys who gonna be like freaking blue chippers who got that potential and the ones that are good, but they not. You could tell like they're gonna be like I don't really think they're gonna be like blue chippers. I think they're gonna be like pretty good pass rushers. That's like how I look at it, and I don't want to like overspend on a pass rusher and then like you jack up the pick and then you pass on a guy like Tyler Booker.
That's why I said trenches for me. As long as it's the trenches, I'm not gonna complain. I promise I'm not.
Right.
Like if it's offensive trenches, defensive trenches, cool with me. Cool with me. There's a lot of good trenches players that'll be there at 10. As long as we snag one, cool with me.
Even though Kelvin Banks like his fit like his 40 time, and I don't know if he ran a 40 and his other measure.
He did.
It didn't really go as the planned. The dude moves fat. Like that's why a lot of people was going crazy over Tess Johnson running slow. These guys are a lot much more faster than they are.
I need your boy Jared Wilson on the squad.
I could not believe he ran a 4.8.
That man ran a 4.8.
I could not believe he did. Like what the heck is this?
A 4.84 for an offensive lineman.
Tate ran a 4 something too.
Yeah, I know. Tate Radley, he's got great hair, bro. Like, not gonna lie. But no, I need Jared Wilson on my squad, Zay. I need that dude. Like, he plays center. Yeah, I need that. I
just feel like we haven't had like who's the last player that the Chicago had in the trenches that was really good and that you can like you can mark it off of like Kyle
Darnell Wright.
I mean,
you mean interior?
No, I'm just saying like in general, like who was the last big name? No, I'm saying like even like let's look beside him because even him, he's a work in progress. Who was the last guy that they freaking had that was like that was like Pro Bowl, like that was a Pro Bowler already, and like that was you can you can mark it off of that's got a big freaking cash to come with it. I feel like Kyle Long was the last dude we had. Everybody else, like Darnell Wright, is a work in progress, but that's when
Didn't Cody make a Pro Bowl?
Cody made a Pro Bowl, but Cody is a soft-spoken dude. But my point is, you got guys like Tyler Booker, who great player.
He's huge.
Got the mindset to want to be great.
He's huge. He is huge.
Oh my goodness.
I would not mind him at all. I'm like, wow, he's huge. Like he's big. He's big. He's a big boy. I wouldn't mind him at all. I also thought Gray Zabel had a good combine.
Yeah.
I would like I don't think he'll be there second round, but if he was there hypothetically, yeah, I'm running to the podium if I'm Ron Poles. Like if he's there if he happens to be there at 39, I'm running up there, bro. I
need the national media to keep saying that Will Campbell is a guard so he can keep falling, because these dumb GMs, they will do something like that and pass on players like that because of what the national media is pending that player and them looking too much into his arm size and his hands.
Bro,
I want them to keep freaking doing that stuff.
I think what gets me is like they act like this man played FBS or whatever, right? This man played in the SEC. Like, that's one of the best conferences in all of college football at left tackle. So he went up against some of the best pass rushers in football.
Yeah. If he gets past the Patriots, man, I think I feel really good about our chances.
And he held his own against some of the top pass rushers coming out in this draft. So I don't get it.
Telling you,
I really don't get it.
I don't know how it's gonna happen, but if he get past the Patriots, I hope the Patriots pick Mason Graham. I feel
How
really.
do you feel about Josh Connerly?
You said what?
Josh Connerly.
Josh, you talking about from Oregon?
Yeah.
He probably like a developmental player.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he got a lot to work on, especially his anchor, because he was getting freaking folded in the freaking the freaking Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
he was getting put on his behind. He got put on his behind by Shamar Stewart. Got put on his behind by the dude from Marshall.
Mike Green.
Yeah,
he got cooked by. Wasn't that him that got cooked by that dude from Toledo?
I think so. I don't know.
Darius Alexander or whatever that dude's name is.
I know he's the guy in interior. I don't know who Darius Alexander was going up against, but I just feel like we just need, like, every time I try to say defensive player, even though I want my guy from Georgia, I feel like it's trending so much back to freaking offensive freaking line, because
it needs to be personally
draft.
But I wouldn't hate, again, as long as it's the trenches. I don't care which side of the ball it is.
Yeah.
As long as it's the trenches. Like, if we take Will Campbell, let's go. Calvin Banks, let's go.
Man.
Armand Membu, let's go. As long as it's the trenches. Tyler Booker, let's go. Like, I just want a deep trenches.
Banks has a little work to do, but I think he's going to be so good.
Who?
He's going to be so good. Calvin Banks, I was looking at him yesterday. He is going to be so freaking good. Like, Bears fans saying they don't want him. That dude is going to be really good. He's going to be really good.
Calvin Banks. Yeah. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it if we took him either.
What was his measurements? What did they look like? I don't know.
6'5", so he's not actually 6'4". They had him listed at 6'4". He's coming in at 6'5".
Yes.
300, I think, 20 pounds. He has 33.5-inch arms. People thought he had short arms. So not only is he taller than what people thought, but his arms are longer than what people thought as well. So he's 6'5" with 33.5-inch arms.
Yeah. He it's a little weird with him because he's not really like a heavy like left tackle. He's like he's more of a he's more thick. Pause before anybody go crazy with that. He has a little bit more muscle.
Yeah.
That's pause. But he brings a different element but to what we have. We got skinny leg Braxton Jones. So better not nobody be going crazy on me for that because I'm sick of that stuff. That guy.
Like I feel like Calvin Bakes put out good tape though. He has good technique.
Yeah.
Good.
look good.
I love his footwork. I think he has some of the best footwork for the offensive line class. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate that either. Again, as long as it's the trenches, I will be happy.
What did he
If
run?
it's anything else, I will cry.
What did he run like? What was his I didn't.
5'1",
I don't mind that. I don't.
5'17", 5'17".
I don't mind that. I don't mind.
Yeah, for a lineman, that's pretty good.
I'm about to say a lineman.
Huh?
He's a lineman. How fast you need him to be?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on, Zay.
Not like
His Georgia boys ran 4.9s and 4.8s. His Georgia boys ran 4.9s and 4.8s, so he's got high expectations, Julius.
No, I don't mind that.
And
I don't mind running like that. Like even like Booker, I don't mind that either. Like I don't. I look at the freaking. What do the tape look like on that player? That's what I look at. Like I don't really get to the freaking 40-yard dash. That's just put the cherry on the top. But what do the freaking tape look like?
So Zay, Ratledge was right guard, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he can. Any dude with a mullet, draft. I'm being so serious. Draft. They're usually some of the best.
Wow.
Like draft. Tate Ratledge, please. I will take a Tate Ratledge on my offensive line.
I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Fairchild was kind of a disappointment, Zay. I'm not gonna lie.
Who?
Dylan Fairchild.
Dylan Fairchild. No, he really a later. He was gonna be a later round guy regardless.
Yeah, he kind of disappointed for me. I'm not gonna lie.
He wasn't somebody that I like. He's a guy that we can get as a backup or something like that. But
he.
Oh, you know what? The last part we didn't talk about the receiver. We forgot about it.
Ooh, Matthew Golden. My
about this guy.
Goodness, this dude was flying.
We didn't play that guy 2 times. I know how
that dude. I didn't realize he was that fast. Like he moved out. Wow.
He's not just fast. He played bigger than what he is.
Yes, he does.
He's nice.
He's nice.
50.
Oh, yeah, I got the top 5 receivers.
Tetro McMillan, Matthew Golden, Luther Burden III, Emeka Ibuka, and Isaiah Bond.
I got McMillan. I got Ibuka. I got what is his name from Texas? How did I forget?
Golden. Matthew Golden.
I got Golden 3. I have boy, this is where it gets tough. I have what is the guy from dude from Iowa. I think his name is Jaden Higgins. I'm very high on him. I also like Trey Harris as well.
From Ole Miss. Trey Harris I don't mind. Trey Harris could go to 5 for me. He can flop with who did I put at 5? Isaiah Bond. So
Isaiah Bond.
Who are the top corners then? We didn't talk about the corners.
Ooh, that's a good question. The top corners.
Aaron from Texas is really good. He says all the right.
Obviously, we know Travis is number 1.
Travis is number 1.
Yeah, obviously. I'm going Barron number 2 to do from Texas.
Yeah, Barron. Oh yeah, he had a good combine. Ja Barrett. Yeah, I like him.
Boy, if we didn't need a freaking corner.
I like that dude from Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm forgetting his name. Oh,
Sebastian Castro?
No, he's the safety. No, there was this corner they had. I'm forgetting his name. Oh, I wish it would come to me. I'm forgetting his name, but I liked him. And then there's this dude from, I think, Kansas? A corner from Kansas that I like.
Kobe Bryant.
Yes, Bryant.
Oh, yeah, Bryant. Yeah.
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant. Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sebastian Castro's high on my list. So for safeties,
he's
high on my list.
That dude is good.
He's a
the defensive side, but I got to see him. He is, man.
I hope I that's the one homegrown player I want post to draft is Sebastian Castro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
He will lit you up, man.
Like he's a good player. He's a really good player. I want him, and no shot at Brisker or nothing, but man
Man, he
can't
gotta
stay
stay healthy,
healthy.
man. He gotta stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy, and Kevin Byers getting older, not younger. Why not take a
It's the same
safety?
thing with Tevin Jenkins. My man, you
I
good,
mean, for
but
real.
you can't stay
Like
healthy.
right, you can't stay healthy. So like,
That's
dude,
like
like,
the way he played, though. It's the way he played.
but I
Like,
feel like,
more than
but
anything.
I was watching this video earlier, and I kind of have to somewhat agree. He played better and stayed healthier when he was at right guard than he was at left guard.
Who?
Tevin
Yeah.
Jenkins.
You know what's so sad? And that's all. I thought about that. But what's so sad is we don't even know if this dude would have been a freaking good left tackle. We don't even freaking know.
I mean, we'll see, man. Because I mean, you gotta. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because obviously, he's free agent.
Like, because like
They
once
may
they
re-sign
moved
him. We
him,
don't know. We don't know.
Because I feel like
because he played really good at right guard, in my opinion. Like, he played really good there, and then they moved him to left guard, and that's when he started getting hurt a lot and all that mess. And like, he got hurt when he was, at right guard, but not like he did this year. Not like he did this past year.
Did he get hurt when he was playing tackle?
Remember, he had that back injury his rookie.
Yeah, that was like going into the season like prior, like that was an issue.
Remember 2021, his rookie year.
Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all.
Back injury for like the whole year.
And then
he
had that surgery on it. But
yeah, and then he didn't come back until the end of the year that year. But they put him at left tackle.
Yeah,
he played left tackle.
We would have never known if he would have. What was Tevin's immeasurables? Did he have 33-inch arms?
Believe so. Yes.
Oh my God.
Believe so. I think he had 33. I'm about to look. I think he had 33-inch arms.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I almost want him to freaking come back. I think he could be a darn good left tackle. That's just sad, man.
So he has 33.5-inch arms.
Oh my God. And we didn't even play this dude.
So he's 6'5", 7/8 inch, 317 pounds, 33.5-inch arms, 9.5-inch hands.
Get some small
He ran a 5.01 40-yard dash. That was a 1.77 seconds 10-yard split, 2.88 second 20-yard split. Ran a 4.68 20-yard shuttle, 7.69 3-cone drill. He had a 32.5-inch vertical jump, 8-foot 10-inch broad jump, and then 36 reps on the bench press.
So on the hand measurables, is that something like do a lot of left tackle? I know a lot of left tackles don't have a 9 point and a 9 percentile in hand measurements, right? They probably like 10.
Yeah, reps. Usually tackles got like 10, at least 10-inch.
Yeah,
10-inch hands or whatever. 10-inch hands.
Man, he could have been a darn good freaking right tackle.
I mean, I still think he could play tackle.
He could have been a good right tackle, man.
I think he's better on the right side than he is the left side.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I think he's definitely better on the right side. Mm-hmm. I would take him back. I would bring him back if it were me. That's me personally. I would bring him back, but I don't know. I think he'll probably leave if I had to guess.
Because
we'll talk about it next week, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get this my boy out. He ain't feeling well. So.
Oh, poor thing.
And let me tell them Legenti fans this one thing. I feel like a boss right now. I feel like the final boss. Because I got to tell y'all clown butts that we ain't taking no running back at 10.
If we take a running back at 10, I quit.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie. I quit if we take a running back at 10.
Tell them fanboys that.
I'll tell you right now, they better show improve in free agency if they're going to draft 50 at 10. That's all I'm going to say.
I wouldn't even take
them for real.
Yes.
they got to show me first. If you don't sign nobody worth nothing, and you still draft this dude, I'm looking at Ryan Poles like, okay, you clearly ain't learned your lesson.
Looking at him and Ben Johnson, funny.
Yep. True. But yeah, dog, we'll be back next week since free agency legal tampering period starts Monday.
Literally next week.
We'll have a whole bunch of people to talk about. Okay, this person's going here, whatever. So we'll
definitely get some Bears rumors. Definitely get that.
Yeah.
So
we were going. I didn't even realize that we were gonna take the week off, but since it actually is legal, so the next 2 weeks, so next week we'll talk about who's slated to go somewhere else, and then we'll talk about official that following Monday. Then we'll probably take a break until
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there won't really be nothing going on unless like a big signing happens.
Until the draft.
Yeah. Unless something big like if Sam Darnold don't sign in the first couple of days, he signs somewhere like the first week of April, then we'll do something.
Right.
Just let y'all know. You know
Let
what
him
I'm
sign with the Bears as a backup, and we will go live. That's not gonna happen, but
yeah. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good week, man. Hopefully everybody stays safe. And thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week, man.
peace.